In Port Harcourt, there was a woman so powerful. Even her pepper soup could make a grown man cry and come back the next day to cry again. Mama Chisom, the owner of 5 branches of Mama Chisom's kitchen. The food was good, yes, but was it that good? No, it was not. Her workers earned 12,000 naira a month. 12,000. You cannot even buy a decent wig with 12,000 naira in Port Harcourt. But did they leave? Did they complain? No. Not even Benson, who had a master's degree and was mopping floors with a broken mop since 2019. Because Mama Chisom had something extra in her kitchen, and it wasn't Maggie. Every Sunday before the week began, she visited a certain man near Rumola. Short man, red eyes, smelled like camphor and secrets. She would come back on Monday morning with a small black bottle, and that bottle's contents went into the cooking pot every single week. The customers, they were finished, completely finished. Oga Peter said a big contractor came in one Tuesday for a plate of ofe onugbu. He paid 50,000 naira for one plate and left crying because they ran out of meat. He came back the next morning with a cooler. Pack me 10 liters of soup, he said. Meanwhile, his wife was at home cooking, but Oga Petersai did not care anymore. He cared about Mama Chisom's soup. There was a woman, Auntie Trisha, who started buying soups in pots, full pots. She carried it in her car boot like she was transporting crude oil. Her family thought she had lost her mind, and definitely she had. Mama Chisom was swimming in money while paying her workers nothing. If anyone dared complain about salary, she would look at them with those heavy eyes and say, "Do you want to leave?" And somehow, nobody ever wanted to leave until the day everything started. It was a Friday, a busy Friday. Customers lined up outside. Benson was mopping. The soup was on the fire. But Mama Chisom had forgotten something. She had traveled to Abuja on Friday and came back this Monday morning. She forgot to visit the Rumola man. She forgot the bottle. The pot that week was cooked with only pepper, crayfish and stockfish like a normal human being. By 2 p.m. on that Monday, something strange happened. A customer ate his food, looked around and said, "This soup is okay, just okay. No tears, no takeaway cooler, just left like a free man." Then another customer did the same. Then Benson stopped mopping, looked at his mop, looked at his 12,000 naira salary in his mind, and said out loud, "I have a master's degree." Within 1 hour, 3 workers walked out. By closing time, Oga Petersai didn't show up to buy his regular liters of soup. Mama Chisom stood in her kitchen surrounded by leftover soup and the sound of her own breathing. She rushed to Rumola that night, but the compound was empty. The man had gone. Every single thing in his shop had vanished. The neighbors said he'd left in the middle of the night without a word. No one saw him go. It was as if he was never there at all. That was when Mama Chisom felt it, a heaviness she had never felt before. It started in her chest and spread slowly through her whole body. She drove home and sat on her bed. She could not get up. That night, people in her compound heard sounds coming from her room. Not crying, not shouting, something else. Something that made her neighbors lock their doors and pray. By morning, Mama Chisom could not recognize her own face in the mirror. She stood there, staring at her reflection for a long time. Then she whispered, "That is not me." And she was right. Whatever had been sustaining her, whatever that secret she had made in that Rumola compound, it had turned around. It had come back to collect its prize. All 5 of her branches shut down on their own, like candles being blown out by an invisible hand. Her family came and took her to the hospital. The doctors could not explain it. The pastors who came could not explain it either. One of them left the house without finishing his prayer. He did not see why. Benson heard the news from a former colleague. He sat quietly for a moment. Then he bowed his head, not in retreat, but because he understood something that words could not carry. Some prices are paid slowly, and some are paid all at once. Mama Chisholm's kitchen was demolished 6 months later. They said the building had developed cracks overnight, deep ones, from the foundation. Nobody bought the land. Nobody has built on it since. And the people of that street say that on some nights, when the air is still, you can smell pepper soup coming from that empty space. But nobody goes to find out where it is coming from. Nobody.